political scheme, we could realize that there are living heroes who I consider to be political politicians who are heroes in our society. There's heroics in politics, and some politicians are heroic. The heroes serve all of the people and look out for many and few. They are political soldiers. We have political soldiers who fight for us each and every day. Right in Washington, D.C., and each state in the United States, we have political soldiers. And I think they deserve to be recognized and appreciated and paid for their work for the people. I'm going to define heroic. Heroic, like a characteristic of a hero, or his deeds, strong, brave, noble, powerful. Any person, a man, woman, admired for qualities or achievements and regarded as an ideal or model. The central figure in any important event or period, honored for outstanding qualities. And in this state of Kentucky, we have some heroes right today in our Congress and in the Senate, fighting for peace, justice, charity, prosperity, and hope. So these individuals should be recognized, and I've written 2 poems that describe some of the heroic efforts that have been put forth by some political leaders in the great state of Kentucky. Kentucky in the year 2008 and 2009. In the year 2008 to 2009, Louisville and the state of Kentucky had high winds that brought high-powered electric lines down to the ground. It became dark all over the city and county, and in every county in Kentucky. And in Louisville, there was a complete blackout, without a doubt. We had individuals who were on the job to seek and help the people of the great state of Kentucky. It became dark all over the city and county, and most in Louisville and others in the state of Kentucky had much difficulty finding their way around. In the year 2009, deep in the coldest part of the winter, an ice storm covered every tree and every object, and again power lines came down. And this occurred in the richest and the poorest part of town. Perseverance was in my heart and mine, never lost, as I realized that overcoming these trials and tribulations make me strong, no matter what happens. Persevering will carry us on, the weak and the strong. At that time, our mayor, Jerry Abramson, and our governor, Stephen Basure, and John Yarmus, who are heroes, really did make up their minds to be great leaders and have a victory in this time of community need and seriously persevere. Jerry Abramson, John Yarmouth, and Stephen Brashear. Jerry Abramson and Stephen Brashear and John Yarmouth became a real team. They responded to the community needs to make the city of Louisville and the state and the entire state of Kentucky succeed. They were doing good work to prove themselves as great leaders in a time of need. And as politicians, they are what the people want and what the people need. Inspirational leaders are hard to replace, and the people hate it if they leave. Mayor Jerry Abramson and John Yarmouth and Stephen Brashear came together as the state of Kentucky and Louisville faced stormy weather, persevering through it all. During that year, they had a continental breakfast and black tie dinner, and Governor Stephen Brashear and Mayor Jerry Abramson and John Yarmouth were winners in the great state of Kentucky. They were heroes during that time. And then that's why I can mention there are heroes, there are political soldiers. And I consider them to be heroes because of the good things that they do and to perform their duties to help me and you in the great state of Kentucky, entitled Together. See, we do have political leaders, soldiers, heroes in the great state of Kentucky. These are Democrats who prove themselves to be heroes, heroic. This next poem is entitled Together. This is what they do. They come together, and this makes them heroes in the definition of hero. Together. Governor Steve Brashear, Mayor Jerry Abramson, and Congressman John Yarmouth come together for prosperity and the better as they persevere in bringing Kentucky together. Brashear, Abramson, and Yarmouth have been coming together in the midst of stormy, unpredictable weather. They simply have been persevering not separately, but together. The attack was both planned and unplanned to bring them down. But in spite of the attack, they had forethought and sent the bloodhounds out to smell out trouble and check around. The plan that they had was simply unique and majestic to clear the way to always be protected. There were enemies on all sides, Republicans they were trying to bring them down. There were enemies on all sides, but progress is still their goal because they are heroes. Because of the offices that they hold, virtue made them all patient and wise as they continue to persevere for Louisville and the state of Kentucky, never losing their rhythm while increasing their stride, always remembering the Kentucky Derby that is known about worldwide. Abramson, Yarmouth, and Brashear and Fisher, in their present administrations, have united the state of Kentucky in trying times, whether it be windstorms or ice storms in 2008 or 2009. These politicians are loved by most of the people they serve because they make their best efforts not to deceive, but try to keep their word. United we stand, and divided we fall. Poor, rich, middle class, animals, the environment, and all. Together for progress stands Abramson, Yarmouth, Fisher, and Brashear, because presently they have proved themselves champions who we the people love to hear. Abramson, Yarmouth, Fisher, and Brashear are heroes and who are heroic, and the people love it, love them, and love to hear what they have to say to make a better way for democracy each and every day. Titled, Louisville and Jefferson County Come Together as One. When the city of Louisville and Jefferson County decided to come together, Mayor Jerry Abramson knew that he would have to face stormy weather. The mayor, who had stood so much criticism and pain before his election to office, once again had to fight those who would try to slander his good name. They felt in their evil attempt that they would have something to gain. They tried discreditation of Mayor Jerry E. Abramson's name, who in the past put Louisville in the top class of cities in the United States and the entire nation. The progress has begun through adversity, and Louisville and Jefferson County is finally one. The city and county are finally together, and the mayor has came through the stormy weather. I am a poet who continues to be persistent in my quest to verbalize any mess. Cities and counties throughout this nation will forego the same situation that the city of Louisville and Jefferson County has overcome when it is necessary for a city and county to be one. Now, that's what Jerry E. Abramson, who is now Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Kentucky, did to bring Louisville and Jefferson County together through stormy weather, through adversity, through those who would try to discredit his good name. But being heroic, he overcome those adversaries and put them under his feet to let them know that he is heroic and unique. That's what the politicians in the great state of Kentucky have been doing. Abramson, John Yarmouth, Gregory Fisher, and Stephen Brashear, these great political soldiers, are heroes in this great state.